Fantasy Showcast. We are here live at night one of SoldierCon. My guest this time, local author, Miss Terry Samaniego. How you doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. Glad to see a good turnout tonight. You're here selling your book. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, my book is called Birth from Ashes. I'm particularly proud of it because I wrote half of it in the 5th grade. So I finished it in COVID and wonderful COVID. But it's a fantasy novel and it's the first of 3. And I'm going to release my second one in January.
Awesome. So when did this one come out? When did you first release it? Or when did the street date, I mean?
The first one came out, I want to say 2 years ago. I took about a year to finish it and a couple more months to figure out how to publish it independently. So I did everything on my own. So I found my own publisher online and did it all, and I was able to get it out there.
So obviously you sell locally at conventions. I assume local bookstores carry it.
So not bookstores right now. I'm trying to get it there. So that's actually kind of a barrier for some indie publishers because large bookstores don't talk with some of the systems that you go through. So that's kind of a barrier that I've faced. But I do go to independent bookstores like in Las Cruces. There's COAS. So like I'll have it there at COAS. And I know there's a book here in El Paso called Margin Notes. It's another local place. And then I'm going to have it there too.
I gotta check out that one in El Paso. Colas, I'm very familiar with. Very good place.
Yes.
So you self-published. You found an indie label or indie publisher. You said?
Yeah. So I'm the indie publisher. So it's independent author. I went through. I utilized BookBaby the first time when I actually published my book. So for my second one, I'm gonna try someone else because I like to give other people opportunities too.
That's cool. Now, is it available? Do you have physical copies? Obviously, so I assume it's available digitally. Is it Kindle also, or?
Yes, it is on Kindle, and then it's also available on Amazon as well.
Awesome. So, how did you go from writing half a book when you were, I'm assuming, 10, 11 years old, and then putting it down and picking it up X number of years later? How does that? Explain that to me. How that works.
It was a process. So I'm a huge book nerd. I love reading. And so I still ask my mom. So my mom's in Albuquerque. I was like, hey, do you have my old book? She's like, oh yeah, I kept it. And she gave it to me. And it was everything on pen and paper because back then computers didn't exist. So I rewrote everything and I used a lot of my same kind of thoughts and processes and kind of storyline, and I tweaked it for how I wanted it now. And some of it I was appalled at a 5th grader and their writing. I was like, oh my God, was this actually good? I was like, oh my God. But some of it stuck and I kept it. So that's why I'm really proud of it. Cause I think anybody can write. If you even do it now, 10 years from now, like keep doing it. If it's something that you love, like you got to keep up with it.
That's awesome. So, like, how many? Your mom sends you like a spiral notebook or a stack of papers? Like, I'm trying to imagine how this package arrived.
It was a stack of papers. It really was. It was a stack of papers. I'm pretty sure I wrote in a spiral bound book and my penmanship was awful in the 5th grade. So I was like, what does this even say? But it was the best thing to just even go back to it. Cause I like writing in the forest and it brought back memories. When we were little, we would go to Hemis Springs, we'd go camping and I'd be inside the camper writing and my dad's like, hey, come outside. I'm like, no, I'm writing. So 5th grader in the top bunk just writing. So it brought back really good memories to like pull it back and to be like, okay, this is cool.
That's cool. So 2 is almost done, or you said it's coming out in January, so how far along are you in the process of completing it?
So I just got it back from my editor and I have to do my edits to it and then find a publisher and then it'll be out. So I got my cover. I got most of it done. I just have to find the time to sit down and actually finish it.
So just to I guess cross the T's, dot the I's.
Yes, exactly.
Now for part 3, I assume you have an outline or something, I don't know, something's in your head at the very least.
Yes, I do. Yes, yeah, because I had a big writer's block for book 2. Like I knew where it needed to go, it needed to happen, and so I just wrote an outline, and my outline turned into book 2 and turned into book 3. So I'm hoping we're gonna go camping here pretty soon. So I'm hoping when I go camping, I can have some creativity moments and I can start writing book 3 too.
So this journey started in Albuquerque X number of years ago. And you moved to Cruces at some point, and picked it up, finished it. So the Cruces home base right now.
Yes, yeah, Las Cruces is home based right now. I work there. I'm actually a social worker and I'm a therapist full time. So writing is my hobby. It is my self-care thing. So I work with children. I'm a children's therapist, so I love to write 'cause it's a really good outlet for me to just be myself.
That's awesome. So any other plugs like website, social media, Instagram, all the goodies?
Yeah. So I am on both TikTok and Instagram. It's author Terry Sam, so you can find me on there. I'm also on Facebook, and I just appreciate all the follows, and I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm super glad to get this opportunity, and it was nice talking to you, and hope you enjoy the con.
Likewise, Sunday night I'm gonna start cracking the book open.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.